His position on the football field is running back and linebacker. His accomplishments include Honor Society and Beta Club membership. He is undecided on his academic future. He will present a rose to his father. Bryce Mason, son of Mr. and Mrs. Eddie Mason. He is a member of the football team, and his position on the field is tailback. His future plans are to attend East Mississippi Community College and pursue a degree as an electrical lineman. He will present a rose to his mother. Tilden Ward, son of Mr. and Mrs. Bill Ward. His school activities are football and basketball. His position on the football field is tight end. He was voted class favorite of his class. His future plans when he graduates is to attend Coastal Alabama Community College. He will present a rose to his mother. Now, Mr. Charles Ball, band director, will present the senior band members with a medallion. Michaela Broadhead, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jody Broadhead. She is a member of the Color Guard. Her future plans are to pursue a degree in physical therapy assistant. She will present a rose to her mother. Taylor Harris, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Brady Grimes. Her school activities are SGA representative, member of the yearbook staff for 2 years, Color Guard for 3 years, softball for 3 years, and track and field for 4 years. She is the captain of the Color Guard for 2 years. Her accomplishments are a National Beta Club and Honor Society membership all 4 years, and she has been accepted to the University of Alabama. Her plans are to attend the University of Alabama and pursue a degree in occupational therapy. She will present a rose to her mother. Elizabeth Harris Russell, daughter of Mrs. Nan Russell. Her school activities are drum major in journalism. Her accomplishments are drum major for 2 years, Beta Club membership, Girl State representative, Distinguished Young Woman, and Spirit of Distinguished Young Women Award winner. Her future plans are to attend the University of West Alabama and pursue a degree in elementary education. She will present a rose to her mother. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all show our appreciation to these fantastic seniors and their parents this evening.
me check the audio level. We should be good.
Yeah, I can hear you, so I think we're live.
All right, let me make sure this is good. Yep, we should be good. And we're...
Oh, I lost the ear then.
Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on with this unit. It's this cable right here.
Yep.
I'll see if I can get a replacement. Hold on. I might have one. Hold on. Check one.
Still
That
out.
killed it completely. Hold on. Hello, hello.
Still out.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get that back. It's this cable right here. Oh, there it is. Let's do this. Swap. That's hot.
Nope.
Yeah, it's got a short in it. I don't think there's anything to do about it.
Is it the box or the cable?
It's the cable. It's just what I'm going to have to do is leave my mic like this. Take that one off. You still should be able to hear fine.
Yeah.
I'll have to get a new cable. I've got to adjust the internet so it doesn't drop. Everybody's streaming here.
It's kind of got a delay. I was noticing that a minute ago.
Let's see here. If you're on Facebook and you can hear us loud and clear, if you can just send me a message or chat in and let us know.
Hey, did you adjust the replay settings?
Yeah, I did 30 seconds. So when it happens, within 30 seconds, we can push replay.
I got you.
They'll see it and they'll hear us talk about it. See if anybody chimes in and lets us know. Looks like we're going to YouTube and Facebook. I'm not seeing any chat session right now. I'm not seeing we're on Facebook. Tracy Carpenter can hear us. We're good.
We're good.
Good deal. I'm gonna let, I guess, then finish their sideline report here. Or we can start. Or if we can start if you want.
I was going to wait about 5 more minutes.
That'd be fine.
How was the ride over, Tim?
I was behind the bus the whole way, and let's just say the bus has no fear.
I left a little early and made a few stops.
I hear you had something good to eat.
I did.
Where'd you eat?
Well, you got my wheels to turning as you posted that post on Facebook about places to eat. So,
yeah.
I had to swing by Big Mike's.
Thomasville?
Yeah.
I've been through Thomasville going up to Marengo all the time, and I have no clue what you're talking about.
It's a local favorite. We try to go by as much as we can. Of course, there's one in Orange Beach now.
Ah.
So anybody down towards the beach, swing by. It's good steak.
I think I got my headset on wrong. I don't know if that's any better or not. I wonder if I have another one of those cables. Surely I have a cable. Ha. Check this out.
That would be great.
I think this is what we need. If not, it means this little box is dead. And
it's going to be take some getting used to.
Oh, yeah.
Much
Check
better.
that out. So now we're in
Much
HD. There we go. This cable's been rough. I mean, Ben White talked through it for a couple years. I mean, it's had abuse. Did you get any pointers? Well, better wait to give any pointers out. Don't want these coaches over here to hear us.
I did have a little pregame with Coach. Had a little session yesterday afternoon, so I got a little bit of inside scoop of what's going on.
We're up here, and Patrician's doing coaches are going to do a sideline interview. Not with us, but with their reporters. We just need people to help us. We can do this.
I'll be honest with you, Tim. I think I want to go to the sideline tonight.
Yeah, it's a little hot in this box. They've got a large. We probably have. What do you think? A 9 by 12 room.
It's probably 10 by 12. Yeah.
But it is hot.
It's like being in a large oven. I don't think I've been this hot since I got out of fire school.
It's up there, but it gives you a good angle. I unfortunately. Oh, hold on one second.
Yes, it is.
You want to sit?
I'm good right now. I've been sitting for 2.5 hours. I'm ready to stand.
Wherever you want to be. I'm going to be right here. So you can be right here if you want to.
Chair away from you.
No, I don't want to sit. I'll fall asleep.
I can move wherever you need if you need to get up.
I'm good.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Welcome, Cougar fans. Tonight's matchup against the Patrician Academy Saints and your Escambia Academy Cougars. We are at Hannah Hesselman Field here in Butler, Alabama. Nice, steamy night, about 92 degrees at game time. Very little wind blowing. As we get ready to send the captains out for the coin toss.
It was senior night here tonight.
It was senior night.
We didn't see it going on until we were already. I was getting something to eat, and at that point it was a little too late.
Yes, it was. It's a good 115 in the box where we're at, and we kind of took a break and stepped out till the sun went down behind the trees to hopefully cool it down. And I do feel it cooling down a little bit in here, very little.
I've had to take off my boots and extra shirt, and I have shorts in the truck, but I look pretty funny with these boots on, and that's how hot it is up here. I'm soaked.
It's pretty bad. I work out in the heat every day, and I believe it's probably as hot as any day I work outside.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like captains for the Cougars tonight is a captain. Looks like that's going to be Sims. As the Saints send out.
The seniors,
It
maybe?
looks like their senior class with Number 9, Sammy Lewis, being the head captain. We're going to go into a little bit about tonight's matchup. Spoke with Coach earlier, and their wing tee, running team, power football. They like to control the clock and control the game by controlling the clock. I think it's going to be a hard-nosed game. We played them last year, and I think Coach said opening possession, they carried like 20 plays before we held them. I didn't see who won the toss, but Patrician has elected to receive. So the Cougars will be on defense first. And there again, that plays into their game plan because we expect them to try to kill as much of the first quarter as they can.
You know, there was a long time, Spence, from 1985 until 2018, EA lost every matchup. So coming into this, EA has only won 3 matches, scoring 278 points, and Patrician has won 12 games, and they've scored 459 points. So when did we start winning? September 14th, 2018. Here, we won 35-7. That's next year, almost about the same time they came to us, and the score, 35-7.
And tonight's game is a region game, be our first region game of the season. We're opening up, and we're going to pause for the invocation and the national anthem.
Pretty nice.
All right. Cougars come in tonight 1-1 after the heartbreaking loss last week against Glenwood. Patrician comes in tonight with a 1-0 record. They was a winner last week against Clark Prep. Tim, let's talk a little bit about last week. It was a heartbreaker. I got some stats from Coach yesterday. You know, Glenwood came in the week before, had over 400 yards, 4 or 5 touchdowns. Our defense allowed 100 yards total.
Wow.
We gave up 48 yards on one pass, and they had 52 yards on 14 rushes. So we killed them within 100 yards. It was 3 big plays. It really was a turning point in that game. Our defense gave up 3 points off of a field goal. Had a Special teams, a couple special teams plays, and the coach said they really worked on those hard this week, and they made some adjustments, and you're going to see some adjustments out here tonight. We said last week's game would come down to one or two key plays would be the difference in the game, and it proved to be that. Tonight's game is going to be a little bit more of I feel like a hard-nosed football, kind of between the tackles a lot.
Parker's going to be kicking off for us tonight. Got some guys standing in our way, so y'all are going to have to forgive us for the headshots we get.
And the kick goes out of bounds. So the Saints will start their first possession on their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, this press box is high, but so are the bleachers, and it looks like the broadcast crew for the Saints are up on the top row and leaning back, so hopefully they don't fall tonight, and we'll try to do all we can not to get them in our shots. A couple kids I highlighted that I think we're going to see a lot of tonight. Number 4, Tyler Lewis, Bryce Mason, number 6, Garrett Lewis, number 8, and Samuel Lewis, number 9.
And it looks like Tyler Lewis is going to be the quarterback. Garrett Lewis will be one of the backs in the – there's the old belly play right out the gate. Cougar defense all over it. Looks like Bubba Nettles was first to make contact there. See a lot of pulling guards and lead backs blocking as they run the wing tee. I think they're going to find it to be tough sledding tonight against the Cougar defense. And the belly to the other side. And got him in the backfield. Nettles again.
Probably for a loss.
Nettles drops him for about a 4-yard loss. It's going to bring up third down and looks like about 13. So Bubba's all over the place. First two plays. They will pass. There it comes, the old waggle pass out in the flat. And in and out of the hands of 33, which is going to be Gavin Lewis. He was open for a second, in and out of his hands. That's going to bring up 4th and about 13 for the Saints.
They're going for it.
And looks like Tyler Lewis will be doing the punting. We've got Daughtry McGee and Landon Sims back deep for the punt return. And the referee has stopped play.
Not for sure why.
And he's resetting the play clock.
And move the ball a little. There we go.
A little easier to see these numbers tonight, so hopefully that'll be better on us. No rugby style and red fumbles. And Daughtry McGee covers. It's going to be a loss of about 5 on that play. As Randall Bonds was almost blocked that punt. He was real close.
Daughtry was quick to get back up and cover that ball.
Good football awareness there for Daughtry. I want to say last year something similar happened. We muffed a punt early in the game and gave it right back to them. I think they got all the breaks last year. Coach said that was one thing he was trying to get a few breaks this year. Cougars come to the line, ball resting on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. A little quick pass out in the flat to Bond. He's got some lead blockers. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle. Brought down by a host of Saints, but not before first down.
That's right. That's what I wanted to hear.
Looks like about 15 yards on that play. Going to set the Cougars up at their own 45, 1st and 10.
So coming up this way, I love back country roads, except for if I'm following a giant charter bus. But the names of the cities coming up here, Toxie, Salis,
Coffeyville,
Coffeyville.
Gilbertown.
Yeah, it sounds like, I don't know, it's unique.
Yes, it is.
Your background.
A little too far for me. Hand off to Nettles. He's got a hole. Nettles makes a move, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, down inside about the 31-yard line. It's going to pick up about 24 on that play, but there is a flag on the play.
Nope, ball's coming back.
And it's in the area of holding. And that is indeed the call. Holding against the Cougars. That's going to back them up 10. It's going to be first and looks like about first and 17. We've got Devin Kelly, Tyler Cloud. Pass out in the flats to Cloud just a little over his head. Looks like Randall Bonds is the far receiver. Bring up second down, and looks like about 17. Hand off to Nettles, and Nettles breaks a tackle in the backfield before he's hit again. It's going to be a short gain on that play, maybe a yard.
And I think we got an official down. I think he got tripped up by somebody.
We do have an official down. He's up. I believe he's okay.
They called him out over the PA, too.
So that's going to bring up about close to third and maybe 18. As Devin Kelly clouds to the near side.
There you go.
And Bonds, looks like Bonds to the far side. Shotgun. He fakes the handoff to Daughtry. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's grabbed him by his jersey before he's hit hard by number 54. It's going to be Chris Long. He's going to pick up a few yards on the carry, but not enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth and about 15. So looks like it's going to be a defensive game.
I kind of like those.
I do too.
Except for as long as we're winning at the end.
That's a
with
fact.
More than just a few minutes on the clock.
Well, that's the thing about this wing tee. If they can get a long drive started, the Saints, they could eat a lot of clock. So, you know, you may not get very many possessions in a game like this, as Red is lined up to punt. And he gets the punt away. Wobbly punt. Bounce at the 30. Takes a good Cougar roll. Down inside the 20. Looks like out of bounds about the 19-yard line. So the Saints was set up there. First and 10. They marked it at the 20. I think it went out at the 19. But
folks, again, I apologize. We got some folks pretty close to us. We'll try to get around those heads the best we can.
It's kind of tight in here tonight. Over on their side, they had about 8 people in there, so they elected to let the radio broadcaster step outside. So Saints are going to be set up first and 10. Split out to the far side. And the old trap. And number 5, Austin Lewis on the carry there. And he's a handful. He took a good shot there and kind of just bounced off of it. It's going to pick up about 7 for the Saints. It's going to bring up second and about, I'm going to say 8. Bring up second and 2 for the Saints.
Oh, got a hole.
And number 8 breaks away for about 25 yards. Tackled there by
You got to get John Brantley to start doing that kind of stuff. That long, strung out. First and 10.
That was number 14, Kevin Ferris, on the stop there. That's good enough for Saints first down inside Cougar territory. It's the first time Saints have been across midfield tonight. Their second possession, 7:06 to go in the first. So many misdirection things. It's hard. Everybody has to do their job on every play because it'll slip one by you. Here's the old belly again. This time met right there by number 56. That's going to be Brady Howell on the stop there. It's going to pick up about 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Saints.
This is definitely one of the fields that have the largest slope I think I've ever seen. I mean, it drains probably perfectly, but man,
sure.
Standing out there is a major slope.
And they run the belly again, and he's hit by
50.
J.J. Stevens and Hunter Smith. But he's going to pick up about 6 more on the play, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 2. So, can the Cougars defense hold them here? It's hard to stop the wing T for no gain.
Mm-hmm.
You got all that big beef up in the hole there, you know, you're going hard to stop them.
Got Lewis out here on the left again.
And straight dive. He's hit right there by Randall Bonds, and I believe that's going to be for no gain. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 2 on the play. Big play right there for the Cougar defense. Randall Bonds ready to play, made the stop for no gain. So, ball resting on the Cougar 33-yard line. Big 4th down here for the Saints. I believe they're going to go for it. And there's offsides, and that's going to back them up 5. So a 4th and 2 turns into a 4th and 7. One of the backs got a little bit in a hurry there. I think they was going to run a quarterback sneak, and they were going to help push the pile, and he just got a head start. And that was a costly play.
And I think we have a timeout.
And it's official timeout, water break, heat timeout.
They got to go get the flags.
Oh, you got the sponsors? You want to throw that up on the screen? Did we get it? Everybody we needed this week?
I have not finished it. I didn't get to update my list, but I do have Alabama Tank, American Concrete, Campbell Sands and Gravel Company, Dirt Technology, Dr. William Harris, General Surgeon, Gather Restaurant, Superior Petroleum Services, Overton Electric and Construction LLC, and
Stanley Backhoe
Stanley Backhoe Services. I'm going to get Stanley added. He's actually going to come to my house in a few days. So
yes, he does.
Sorry, Stanley.
How's that project going? You about ready to move in?
Man, I tell you what, waiting on cabinets and paint. I think the doors may have got put in today, but I haven't been there. Came straight from work up to the school and followed the bus up, but they did the brick this past week at the bottom, and man, it's fabulous.
I know I've been following it on Facebook there, the photos, and it's turned out to be a beautiful project.
Yep. And they say you can survive building a house, you can survive anything.
That's one of the most
challenging
things in a relationship, marriage, dating, whatever the case may be, is going through.
You know what number 2 is? Living with your in-laws while you're building the house.
Yeah.
No, my in-laws have been unbelievably. It's actually brought us all closer because I mean you're side by side.
Closer, literally.
Yeah. Anyways, but no, there's some. I'm very blessed.
I'm sure it's not so much just being around the in-laws, just being in tight quarters with a large family.
No doubt. See if we can get a stop here.
All right, 4th and 7 here. They're going to go for it, and they're going to drop back to pass. He's got pressure. He's got a man open, wide open. Number 8 slips out down the field, and he's going to score. So with 4:53 to go here in the first quarter, the Saints strike first.
Pull that up on instant replay. Sue, who lost the mark right there.
I think he came from the tight end position and just went straight down the field, and somebody just missed their coverage there. See, it's number 8, the tight end. He might have slipped out of the backfield.
Yep,
no, he
sure
slipped out of the backfield, right straight
open.
down the field, wide open.
So
that's probably going to be a linebacker there.
Nope, that happens. Patrician's first one put points on the board. They're going to go for 2.
And he rolls out, throws it out to 6 in the flat. Nettles there, and he breaks the plane. He's going to be good for the 2-point conversion. That's number 6, Bryce Mason, same one that scored the touchdown, I believe. Or was that 8 that scored? Anyway.
It was 8 was scored.
Yeah, was it? 4:53 to go here in the first. Saints are leading 7-0.
And their fans are happy about that. Definitely the most important game, I think, of the season.
It is.
Region play, it puts you everywhere. You know, we got bumped down from number 6 to number 8 in the Alabama Sports Writers Associations, which really doesn't have a bearing on who ends up in Troy, but you still want to be listed. So Glenwood went up to number 2. Watauga, who lost to Glenwood, still in the top as well.
You know, and that's the thing that definitely they didn't look at the statistics on that game. They strictly looked at who won and who lost, because I can promise you that if they had saw the statistics on that game, that we would have not fallen in the rankings.
I think you're spot on with that. And if it would have been the other way around, I mean, it was just a close game. That defense put some points on the board. That's plain and simple.
Looks like we got Bubba Nettles and Devin Kelly back deep to receive. They're going to kick a pooch kick here, and it is fair caught there by Sam Fields. So, looks like nobody wants to kick it deep tonight. They just want to pooch kick it and go from there. So, the Cougars start off in great field position at their own 39-yard line, 1st and 10. I want to say, I'm going to pull the stats up while I got just a second from last week's game and see total offense. We had 308 total yards against them last week, and they had 100 against us. So definitely the better team did not win that game. Hand off to Nettles. He's got a little running room around the end. He turns it on. He finds some room. He one man to beat.
Brought down 61 or 81?
81 made a tackle, maybe 61. Either way, we don't have his number, so 61 made the tackle there. That was a touchdown-saving tackle, but that's going to pick up about 22, 23 yards on the play. Big run there for Nettles. Puts the ball inside of Saint territory.
61.
Davis Glass, I believe, is what they're saying next door. We do not have his name on our roster, and they did not have a completed roster for us. So, folks, if we miss some people tonight, we're sorry we don't have them. Sims takes the shotgun snap. He's looking for some room. He slips down, but he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 on the play there.
And I hope he didn't twist his ankle. For a second there, it looked like.
And he's getting up, kind of walking it off, so hopefully not. Hopefully he's okay.
I think this could be a handoff or a pass play.
Handoff to Nettles. Nettles turns his back and takes contact, and coach will not be happy about that, I'm sure, as Nettles gets up a little bit limping. We have got number 10, Malachi White, over here, along with Cloud in the slot. And looks like Sam Fields is going to be lining up in the tight end position. And Nettles and Crook. Big hole for Bubba. Bubba powers down into side the 20 down to about the 15. It's going to be good enough for another
flag on the flag.
There's holding again. I'm beginning to
see a trend
there. Big plays and flags. I'm not sure. Maybe a coincidence, but who knows. It's happened twice already tonight. Stopped our first drive and puts us in a hole here with 3rd down. Although it's not going to be too bad. It's at least 3rd and manageable. Looks like about 3rd and 12. Negates the big run by Nettles. We come out here twins to both sides. It looks like Christian Crook, Sam Fields on the far side, Cloud and Malachi White to this side. Michaela White, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Michaela White.
I think Cougars want to talk about it.
Cougars are going to call timeout with 2:31 to go here in the first quarter. They want to talk about this big third down, as Coach calls it, the money down. I think you got to get it, at least try to get to fourth and manageable here. And this is a big night in the 2A standings because there's several region games going on tonight. Hopefully we can get some scores and kind of keep updated. I think Southern and Wilcox play tonight, and us and Patrician, and I want to say
I've got it. I just got to find it.
I don't remember who Watauga had tonight, but I don't think it was a region game.
Yeah, I got it. Hang tight. Don't let me miss the call.
All right, so the Cougars are headed back to the line of scrimmage after they talked about it. They're going to come out with trips to the near side. They're going to have Michaela, Cloud, and Daughtry McGee, and it's going to be a quick pass to McGee. Nobody picked their block up. Daughtry does a great job shaking those blockers, and he's going to pick up probably no gain on that play. He ran about 20 yards around in circles. The two receivers that were supposed to be blocking did not make their blocks on that play, and it was just every man for himself.
So we actually have, tonight we have Banks, which is new to our association. They're playing at Edgewood. Macon East is actually in Southland, Georgia, non-regional, and Springwood is going over to Chambers. And real quick, the other side of Tauga is open this week. Escambia is here, and then, of course, Southern is at Wilcox. You were right.
So Sims is back, standing on about the 46-yard line to do the punting duties. He's going to attempt to pin the Saints deep. Number 4 is back to return. He does make the catch and makes a return. It's like they're trying to set up a little wall there, but Kevin Farish said no, sir, and he makes the stop on about the 14-yard line. So the Saints will take over 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line.
This is the first year I can remember Tauga having two openings almost back-to-back. They had opening on end of August. They played one game last week, and then they're open again this week.
Well, that's one way to stay number 1.
That's definitely one way. True. I like that.
You got to always think positive, Tim.
Be the positive of the negative battery.
That's right. And the Saints come to the line, and they end around, but nothing doing there, as looks like Brady Howell and J.J. Stevens read that play. And they're actually going to lose a yard on the play, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. Brady's having a great game tonight. I've called his name a couple times already early in the first. Got 1:03 left in the first. Man in motion. And the old belly. And there's nothing doing there. It's
Let go, Hunter.
Smith
Let go, Hunter.
and Nick. Let me see.
Nick
Kane. I thought so. I just was making sure before I called it. 40 seconds to go here in the first. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 12 for the Saints. They're going to have to run one more play before the end of the first. And he drops back to pass. He's looking. This time he's covered up. He's under pressure. He throws it away. That's got to be intentional ground, and there's nobody in the area. There is a flag on the play. Not sure what the call is there.
You know, I'm hoping it's not what I think it is.
I mean, I don't see how they could not call intentional ground. There was nobody within 20 yards of the where he threw the ball. So, if anything, it should be offsetting penalties if it's against us. as the referee sorted out here.
Somebody over here said face mask.
Intentional grounding. Loss of down, brings up 4th down, so spot foul. It's going back to Saints up. Looks like to about their own 4-yard line, so they're deep. Looks like the punter, number 4, Tyler Lewis, will be standing just on the back end zone line as he punts. It looks like McGee and Sims are back deep to receive. It's a good snap, rugby-style kick. Good hang time. Dalton McGee's got time to return it. He drops it. And the Saints fall on it. That's 2 drop punts tonight. Luckily, we recovered the first one. Not so much on the second one. Yeah. So the Saints will take over at their own 33-yard line as Dalton McGee must have pumped, and the Saints defenders were right there to fall on it. So the defense will stay on the field as there is 0.1 second left in the first quarter.
Gonna have to trim that instant replay back just a tad. Come on, Cougars.
And they run the old trap. Ball's on the ground. He bounces back to the man. He picks it up, breaks a couple tackles. He might have picked up a yard there. Looks like number 8. Garrett Lewis was on the carry. The ball fell out of his hands and bounced straight back up to him, and he almost broke it. So that's going to do it here for the first quarter as the Patrician Academy Saints lead 8-0 over the Escambia Academy Cougars.
Got to get it together.
And this is a
region game.
It's kind of like it was last year. Cougars made a lot of mistakes early in the first quarter. Saints jumped out to 7-0. So one thing I will say about our guys is we don't go down easy. There was a couple of times last week where they could have given up, and they fought it all the way to the end. So I look for it to still be. Coach will make his adjustments, and we'll move on. Special teams is definitely hurting us in the last 2 games thus far.
It's not like Daltrey, though. I mean, he's game-minded. Not sure what happened over there. Bounced out, or?
It just didn't make the catch. It kind of went straight through and bounced, and I'm not sure after that really what happened. You know, I can remember back in the day, some many years ago, when I played against Patrician, and at that time, I think Patrician was one of the only schools in the AISA that had a marching band. That's probably the thing I remember about coming to play Patrician was their band.
It definitely sounds good.
They would play when the Saints go marching in. Never forget it.
Well, I won't sing for y'all. I haven't seen how many viewers we have tonight. Usually we get pretty high with it being an away game. And let's just take a look at we got a decent amount. We got 75 or so. Not as many as I thought we would.
All right, so we flip the field. The Saints are headed the opposite direction as we open up the second quarter here. They're going to be second down and about 8. Ball resting on the 33-yard line. Handoff up the middle, old trap.
Maybe a 1.
He's going to pick up about 2 yards on that carry pot. And it was a host of Cougars on the stop. I didn't see who made first initial contact, but J.J. Stevenson, they're saying next door. So 3rd and 5 here for the Saints. They've thrown the ball a little bit more than I expected them to tonight, and they've had success doing it early, so I expect they could possibly come out and pass here. And looks like their coach wants to call timeout and talk about it. He saw something there he didn't like, or maybe he had a change on his mind. 11:24 to go here in the second.
By the way, they use Digital Scout because they have some extra hands. So during halftime, we can look at their stats.
Nice.
We need if you like football and you want to travel with us, or if you just want to go to the games because you don't want to travel with us and you want to help, we need somebody to take stats for us. And
sideline report. You only have to work at pregame, halftime, end of the game. The rest of the time you can sit and watch the game.
Yeah, sideline reporter. But if we did a statistics, they would be busy punching numbers the whole time.
Yes,
which is huge. I don't remember who did it last year, but
it was nice to be able to look at the stats at halftime and kind of do a little halftime report right before we go back. But we haven't been able to do that this year. But I have been getting some pretty accurate stats from Coach on Thursdays, as he does it I guess on the films. So that's been nice. It's just been brought to you pregame from the previous game instead of at halftime.
And really, you can do it from your iPhone or iPad. So I mean, it's pretty sweet setup.
And they drop back to pass. The quarterback's rolling on. He's got a man down the field, and in and out of the hands of number 10, Landon Smith, broken up there by number 10, Michaela White. No, I'm sorry. Malachi. No. Devin Kelly on the coverage.
Speaking of which, it's going to be hard-pressed to outrun them.
Great coverage there. So that's going to bring up 4th and 5. There's no ball on the field. So the refs are waiting on a ball.
Yeah, refs like, hey, need a ball.
Number 4, Tyler Lewis back. Maybe we can let this one roll, Tim.
No doubt.
Daughtry McGee, Landon Sims back. A good punt block right here would be great.
You ain't kidding.
Oh, almost a bad snap. Bonds comes up the middle. Nettles is all over it. McGee catches it. He jukes a couple of man. He makes a big run. He's down the sideline. He's got one man to beat. And he's going to go all the way. No, they're marking him out. Great run there by Daughtry McGee. That's the way you come back and make up.
Take a look at that again.
I'm pretty sure he dove in the end zone, but number 4, Tyler Lewis, the punter, made a touchdown-saving tackle or knocked him out of bounds. So it's going to set the Cougars up in great field position here to open the second quarter. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line.
If you're watching on Facebook, when we're playing that instant replays, just confirm with me you can still hear us talking. I'm pretty sure you can, but
hand off to Nettles. Nettles spins away and walks into the end zone for the Cougars. Touchdown.
Whoop, whoop. That's what we needed.
That's a great way to change the momentum right here.
Yes, sir.
You know, we talked about the bad things on special teams. That's a positive on our special teams.
He came back and recovered himself. I don't know how Coach will handle it. I'm kind of looking at a special guest in the box with us. Does Coach get on to him for the drop but then praise him for the next? Or?
Well, you know, they always say you don't get mad. You go out there and you do better the next time, and that's exactly what he did there. As he takes the snap and he fakes the handoff to Nettles, and everybody went with him. Daughtry McGee's just right up the middle. 2-point conversion's good. 10:55 to go here in the second quarter. It's a tie ball game, folks. We're going to have us a good one.
Yes, sir. I think we're spot on. McGee with the return.
And the 2-point
to the 1-yard line.
4.
Followed up by a handoff to Nettles for the touchdown.
And 2-point conversion by McGee.
I'm doing this so I can remember. Follow up Bubba with the touchdown. And McGee fakes the handoff.
And I talked to Coach, and he said he had a whole bag full of plays like that.
Hot dog. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sorry, folks. You're just standing at a official standing down there. I need more hands.
And, folks, you get in free at the ball games.
Yeah, you get in free.
That's an incentive to – I mean, I told you last week we're hiring.
I mean, it's the best pay you can get. I mean, no other school is going to pay you what we pay you.
We have a bird's eye view of the game.
Tonight, I mean, if you need to possibly shed some weight, you know, for the fall time, I mean, tonight I've lost about 5 pounds in sweat. But in all honesty, I enjoy this. More so this year because I've got one suited up, or will be, and but man, we could use some help up here.
Robinson kicking off.
Beautiful hang time.
Beautiful kick. It's going to go out of bounds. So they're going to start with the ball on their own 35-yard line.
For a second there, the officials walking by the cheerleaders, I thought he snatched one of their yellow things up and threw it. And I was like, what did he do that for? But anyways. All right. Got quiet. Real quiet. Real quiet. Like I said, if you weren't on the stream earlier, these two teams recently have played, and both times EA's won 35-7. One time here in 18, and then they came and saw us in 19.
Well, it's not going to be 35-7 tonight, Tim.
You got that right.
Wing T, one man split out, the old belly play. Number 8, he's hit there by Nick Kane and Bubba Nettles.
So educate me, why is it called the belly play?
Well, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say this. That's a Bill McNair offense, and Bill McNair brought that here. So I'm pretty sure it's called the belly play. That's what he used to call it.
I'm going to check some scores. We're going to continue playing on. I'm going to see if I can find us some updates. We got one man split. Wing T, man in motion. And trap up the middle to number 8, and he's going to be hit there just a little bit past the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him about 2 yards on the play, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5, maybe 4. 3rd and 4. Macon East, second quarter. You want to take a guess at the score? Southwest Georgia. Macon East 28. Southwest Georgia 19. I think that's going to be a high-scoring game.
It sounds like it. The defense has stayed on the bus.
Blunt High School, Baldwin County are playing. Correction, forfeited.
Yeah, they're not.
I saw that. I don't know. I saw the one, and I thought somehow or another they scored one.
Man in motion.
Hate that.
And that's going to be
some movement.
There's
a bunch of movement on the line there.
And that's big right there. On 3rd and manageable, you're going to back them up. It's going to bring up now. Looks like about 3rd and 9 on the play. So I look for.
Listen to this score update. Sorry, I cut you off again. I got to stop doing that. Crenshaw from Laverne, Alabama, is playing Coosa Valley, which is Harpersville. First quarter, the score is Crenshaw up 27-0.
Wow.
And that's also a regional game. I love this week. Like I said, it's just region play.
It is. It opens it up, I think, all the way across the AISA tonight is region play.
Yep, with the exception of those who are open and Macon East playing over in Georgia. Everybody's playing. Oh, Valiant Cross is not playing tonight either.
Yes. And he drops back to pass. Nick Kane, Hunter Smith, all over him, intended for number 6. Bryce Mason. Broken up there by Christian Crook. So that's going to bring up 4th down and about 8. Let's see what the Saints elect to do here. Is it looks like they are sending their punt team on. We're 50-50 tonight. You want to call it?
No. I don't want to have anything on. No.
I'm saying we're going to run it back again. You always got to be positive, Tim.
I'm being positive. I just don't want to jinx it.
It's just all the way back. Touchdown. Break the tie right here.
Come on, guys. Make it happen, Captain.
And 4's back to punt. He gets a punt. This one's going out of bounds. It's a shank, folks. The referee's walking back, but I went back way closer to the 50-yard line. He's walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. That's where I saw it go out of bounds.
I like that.
So the Cougars start this possession in great field position. 50 yards away from pay dirt as they start right on the midfield stripe.
You know what we ought to try to do? We need a media class at the school, okay?
Yes, we do.
And then, being that we're small, a lot of the kids that may be in the media would be – but what they could do is preseason, all of our sponsors, they could go to their places and we could record real quick videos.
Yes.
Throw those in the loop and gives us a second from having to talk. Man, the lighting is on point tonight.
It looks good. Devin Kelly, Tyler Cloud to the near side. Kelly's in motion. Hand off to Kelly around the end. He's got some room. He picks up a block. He makes a cutback. That's going to be about 12-yard gain on the play. Going to bring up first down for the Cougars. I don't see any flags. That's the first time we made a big run tonight. No flags.
All I know is Kelly got back there and they said send it. He sent it.
Cougars to the line. Sims under the center this time. Hand off to Christian Crook. He finds a little room, stumbles there, but he's still going. He picks up about 7 on that play, brought down by a host of Saints. Kind of in a hurry up here. Trying to catch the Saints off guard. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of delay here as we're trying to figure out about a football. I'm not sure what's going on here. White Hat is talking to someone. It's like Kelly. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 4. Hand off to Nettles. Nettles going to be, looks like good enough for another first down as he takes the ball down to about the 26-yard line.
By the way, 1970, guess what? Escambia Academy was founded.
I was going to say that earlier when we were on the 50-yard line and we got in a region play. 50-yard line, 50th anniversary.
Yep.
Big year for the school.
Working on trying to get something set up with COVID. You know, it's may end up having to push it to next year. Nothing's been set. But you can go to our Facebook page and or our EA's website. I think I have it on the website. And you can buy a brick that will be put down with your family's name on it.
Hand off to Daughtry McGee off tackle as he picks up about 5. Jay Lindsay on the stop there. We're going to bring up 2nd and 6. 7:13 to go here in a second. Cougars got a drive going. Sims is under center. Handoff over tackle to Nettles. They're pulling. He's fighting. He's going to be real close to the first down, maybe a yard short, depending on the spot. Down to the 17. Should bring up 3rd and real short. 3rd and about a half a yard.
Mobile Christian is playing in Escambia. And 14-0.
Sims up the middle.
Nothing.
Forward progress stop. It's going to be good enough for the first down. Ball will be resting on the Saints 15-yard line. Cougars have been real good this year in the red zone. I can only recall one time we were inside the red zone and they didn't punch it in for points. 1st and 10. Ball resting on the 15-yard line. Hand off to McGee right up the middle. He's found a little running room there. He's going, looks like a pickup about 4, maybe 5 on the play.
He is laying down on top of one of the Cougars, JT Stevens. I'm not sure if JT gave him a hug or what happened there, but or that Brady Howe, I can't tell.
That's JJ.
JJ's 59.
Don't be surprised if you see him at fullback a little bit tonight.
Man, I tell you what.
I tell you, way he laid the hammer last week, I'd want him in front of me blocking, I can tell you that.
We just took some guys out. What are we doing? Jumbo package? Houdini.
Hey,
Houdini.
Speak of the devil.
Houdini.
Overload left side. I'm betting the ball. Oh, yes. That was an unbalanced left. J.J. Stevens at fullback. We ran off tackle to the right side. Christian Crook. He's going to pick up about 2-3 yards on that play. He's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4. Ball is now resting on the 9-yard line, I believe. I can't really tell from here.
Definitely have some new plays because they're normally not looking at the wristbands as much, but I guess you have to change them up from night to night.
And Daughtry McGee runs around in, makes a great cut. He's going to be down close to the goal line, short by about the 1 yard line, so it's going to bring up 1st and goal from the 1 yard line as the officials call a heat timeout. That's convenient.
Slows down progress or gives us some time to breathe.
You know,
Yeah.
might need a
Gotta
little time
yeah.
out to talk about it.
Yeah.
I guess it goes both ways. We can put one of our special plays in.
I might have to make this the new trend. I don't know. What you think?
I don't know, but I wish I could get this camera turned
I
around.
don't mind showing. I'll show. Folks, I got socks
Tim
on.
looks like he's ready to go to bed up here.
I got my socks on, and those boots were hot. I'm finally kind of cooling off a little.
It's about 10 degrees cooler in here.
I wish I could shut these off, other than we couldn't see. Speaking of which, if you heard from from our sideline reporter back there in the home office,
I have not, and I noticed that I haven't seen him tonight.
Interesting.
So, missing in action.
Imagine that. He would ride up with me to some of the broadcasts, well, most of them, and we'd listen to comedy on the way. Whew. You get here and your stomach's hurting. Another quick score update: T.R. Miller 8, Cottage Hill has them by 5, 13-8. T.R. Miller trying to catch up to Cottage Hill. W.S. Neal in second quarter is up 12 over Viger, and no other real score updates to give you at the moment. But add some points.
We're
on the
about to
board.
give you an update right here. 1st and goal from the 1 yard line. High backfield. Handoff to did not see who. And they're marking him inches short of the goal line. Is that Nettles? Nettles gets up holding his arm.
Oh, we don't need that. I had a.
Not sure what's going on.
Uh-oh. Timeout.
I'm not sure what is going on here. Well, there's maybe, no.
Moving the ball again? I mean, what's.
Reset the play.
We can't do hurry up tonight, I guess?
I-
No hurry up plays?
I'm not sure.
Look who's in.
And
There's a
quarterback
push.
sneak up the middle. It has to be good. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cougars.
That was Sims up the middle, quarterback keeper. He had some big push from behind. He just broke the plane.
Big push as in having JT.
So with 4:10 to go here in the first half, Cougars take the lead. First lead of the night, 14-8, as I expect them to line up to kick the extra point. Maybe. No. No, we're going for 2. And there's a flag because we had 12 men on the field. Not sure who wasn't supposed to be out there. So that will back us up.
We need a little more room in here.
I told Coach there was a photo on Facebook this week of Nettles, and his feet was almost head high with everybody else on the play. I said, Coach, I'm ready to see Bubba run that fade pattern in the end zone. As a point after attempt is no good, so with 4:10 to go here in the first half, Cougars lead 14-8.
That's wrong.
I said I'm ready to see Bubba run the fade pattern and just throw it up and see just how high he can catch it, because they threw him a pass in practice today, and I kid you not, his feet was my head high. He was holding his helmet in one hand and snagged the ball out of the air with his other hand. I said, man, that's impressive. Coach was also telling me that he has a almost, if not possibly break the state long jump record this year when they do the track. So
Yeah, it'll be good to see.
hopefully the COVID won't interfere with the track this year like it did last year.
Nah, elections won't be over by then.
Yeah, I expect it to probably dissipate in November as well.
There's some folks with masks on here tonight, and I would say not many.
Not very much social distancing here on this side anyway.
Plenty of social distancing over there on our side.
Yes.
Y'all are good fans. Way to abide.
All right, as Parker Robinson tees it up. Looks like they're making the adjustment. They're going to try to return it. As he kicks it end over end, kick down about the 18-yard line. They got a little room, got some blockers. Oh, and he is met right there by
14 laid the hit.
Tyler Cloud makes the stop there.
Tyler Cloud, 14. Who's 14 from EA?
14 from EA is Kevin Ferris, but Tyler Cloud was the one that actually took his knees out.
Gotcha.
So, 4:06 to go in the first half here. Ball resting on the Saints 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Sideline just gave the coaches a warning on this side to back up.
Man in motion. Look for the belly. No, trap wide open. And he's breaking tackles. Sam Fields, great open field tackle by Sam Fields as he's going to pick up about 22 yards on the play for a first down.
Sam's holding his arm. Whew, scared me. Sam Fields, I'm enjoying watching this year.
He is having a heck of a year.
Yes, sir. He was actually on the cover of the Atmore
I saw
Get to Know the Team Player thing.
I saw that.
I know there's a name for it, and Ditto's probably scratching his head right now. But we have somebody watching on the boat in Louisiana.
Yes, we do. And he is also one of our balls
loose.
Cougars
And Cougars
ball.
got it.
Christian Crook, well, Christian Crook falls on it, but now they're fighting over it. I'm not sure. I'm thinking they're saying that Patrician got it back. They did, so it's going to bring up 2nd down. Crook had the ball. He had to just take it away from him. Not sure what happened there. But anyway, Mr. Sheldon Phillips.
Yep.
And I talked to him today. He said he'd be joining our broadcast. And him and Chevis Thompson
Major help.
Were very helpful this year in getting our stadium ready. And we would like to thank them for that. So, 2nd and 5 after the fumble. Saints getting new life, new chance. Handoff around the end. He's got some room into the secondary. Brought down by Malachi White and Christian Crook. That's going to be good enough for a first down. 3:04 to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 10, ball resting on the 35-yard line. Handoff, trap up the middle. Bonds and Fields on the stop. It's going to be pick up about 6. Looks like the Saints have a little drive going here late in the first half. 2:32 to go. And timeout, Cougars. Cougars are calling timeout. Kind of on the heels right now as the Saints are driving. Coach wants to take a timeout and talk about it. I would like to say something while we got a minute here about our fishing team. We collected our sponsors last night at a little fishing meeting, and I would like to say that I was overwhelmed by the support from the local businesses on our fishing team. We did very well on our little fundraiser sponsorship, and I've got a lot of work to do to update the website to get all these sponsors on there. I'm going to try to work on that some this weekend, but I'd like to say I appreciate it, and you're going to make a lot of younger men's dreams come true being able to fish at the high school level this year.
I'll eat the fish. Oh, wait, you got to throw them back, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Oh. Well, if you happen to be fishing, I'll take some
We
fish.
will be practicing some, but
Yeah.
we're going to put them back in that same spot. Hopefully we can catch them.
Just don't put weights in their mouth or tie them into a basket, put them in the water. I think that's against the rules.
Yeah, that doesn't work out real good.
Yeah.
So, 2nd down and 2.
Saints
are driving. Ball on the 29-yard line. 2:30 to go in the first half. The old trap again. Wide open. Number 5's a handful as he's hit by Devin Kelly. That's going to be good enough for a first down. Looks like the ball's resting about the 15-yard line. First and 10, Saints. Sweep around the end. He is met by